Hi Danny, Grace and Jude. This is pulling together what we've been through so far, understanding the difference between fast and slow movers of glucose between meals. So we discussed how fast or slow different strategies take glucose out of the blood, so things that drop the glucose level. The fastest is exercise. Short bursts of exercise such as jogging on the spot or rowing pulls the glucose out of the blood fast, and it's done within half an hour. Moderate activity such as walking or playing out doesn't pull as much glucose out of the blood and generally just lasts a little bit longer. Correction doses take 2 hours to kick in, 4 hours to finish, and temporary basal rates are the weakest with a little effect on the glucose level and takes up to 4 hours. So if you want to drop the glucose level fast between meals and get that glucose level in range as much as possible, we need to be focusing on short bursts of exercise, not correction doses between meals. The things that move the glucose level up in a fast or slow manner, you've got the fastest, which is glucose. Pure glucose only increases the glucose level within 10 to 15 minutes and is done in 20 to 25. Sugar takes really half an hour to fully kick in and can last up to an hour. And then the temporary basal rate takes 2 hours to kick in and 4 hours to last. So if we want to move the glucose level up quickly between meals, dextrose or glucose, pure glucose is the way forward, not sugar. So bringing that together, this is everything that we've been through so far in terms of in-between meal management of glucose levels. We want to be focusing on these ones that move the glucose level down fast and move the glucose levels up fast with little micro adjustments as we go along the day, as we check our CGM, so that we can have as much time in range and don't be really frustrated by giving a correction dose and waiting for ages for it to kick in, or giving a sugar hypo treatment and then watching it not come up and then doing a second one and then hitting the overeating switch and reading the fridge. We want to be making sharp decisions that we can see on the CGM very quickly, which gives us a positive feedback that what we're doing is working and not sat there wondering what's going to happen next. So in summary, it's going to be key to prioritize fast movers of glucose between meals to get as much time in range as possible, but also to improve mental health. For me, changing using exercise in between meals instead of correction doses not only improved my time in range from 85% to like 99%, my mental health of actually being frustrated with diabetes and being high and seeing this CGM reading high used to really annoy me. I don't get that at all now. Yes, I have to get off my backside and move a little bit more often, but in terms of overall health, that's a very positive thing to be doing anyway. Obviously, glucose only to prevent hypo treatment so we don't end up stacking glucose. And obviously, yes, we are going to use correction doses. I still use correction doses during the night. If my glucose level hits high overnight, of course I do a correction dose. I'm not going to get out of bed and start jogging on the spot by the side. I mean, I'm mad, but I'm not that mad. So obviously, you know, at school, Grace and Jude, it's not going to be possible to do high knees or jogging on the spot in between meals. You might have to give correction doses in lessons. Of course, do that, but use them sparingly. And if you can use exercise and prioritize exercise, it's going to make a huge difference to your time in range and just how you feel about diabetes, and protect your future health by keeping your insulin level low also. So that's that part. That's the fast and slow movers part done. We're now going to start moving into the food arena, carbohydrate counting, and thinking about balanced meals.